Welcome to www.guitarforone.com's Chord College. First bit of theory, known as Everyone Loves Big Words, or enharmonic equivalents. What is an enharmonic equivalent? I put this first because I will get plenty of queries, people telling me in one video I've called a chord one thing, and in another video I've called the same fingering by a different name. This is because in music, context is everything. So there's an E note. Go down a fret, it becomes E flat. Go down another fret, it becomes D. If I'm in D and I play the D note and I'm going up, that becomes D sharp. And you're going, hang on a second, you just said it was E flat. It is. So there are certain notes and chords on a guitar that have more than one name. The name that you give them will depend on the context in which they are played. So in isolation, that can be D sharp or E flat. But if I'm in the key of D, for instance, it may be, you'd call it D sharp. If I was in the key of E, I might call it E flat. So it depends on the context in which you are playing. There's an A minor, put the C there, it's still an A minor. You've got all the notes of your A minor, you've got your C, your A and your E, and you've got a C in the bass, but it's also C6. Same notes in C6. So it will depend on the context in which you are playing it. The joy of guitar, different ways of playing the same thing in different contexts may have a different name. So remember, like everything in music, nothing in music stands on its own. So that note on its own is meaningless unless it is actually relative to other notes that lets you know what you're hearing, whether it's minor, major, what key you're in, etc. So it's all relative. So in music, context is everything. And if you want to impress your friends, drop in a big word, just say, enharmonic equivalent, wink and walk away. So there's your first www.guitarforone.com's Chord College theory lesson, big words or enharmonic equivalents. I can promise you going forward, I don't know any other big words other than the one Paddington Bear used to say, which was marmalade. Pretty big word. So I think you should call the notes enharmonic equivalents rather than marmalade. But if you want to call it marmalade, then you're going to confuse your friends even more. So enharmonic equivalents or marmalade or whatever you want to call them, www.guitarforone, Chord College, like and subscribe. Lots more marmalade to come.